start with the big news. Just how are you feeling after getting the call for the U.S.?
I feel like it's something that I was hoping for. Obviously, I was in the preliminary roster, and I was just grateful for that in the moment. And then being on the final roster, I mean, one more I could ask for. It's a good start to my first first team season with Orlando. It's something that I'm very grateful for to be able to represent the badge, represent my country. And I mean, it was great news. I was almost tearing up when I saw it. So my family, my friends were also very supportive of it, sending me a bunch of messages. So it's just good to see that, and it's good to be able to showcase my talent on the world level.
Just putting in perspective this season for you, coming up from OCB, earning the start, now getting the call for the U.S. I mean, how do you kind of put it in perspective? Just kind of the quick rise that you've had from February to now.
I mean, yeah, obviously a quick rise. Was I expecting it? No. It's a very unexpected surprise. Yes. And so I feel like it's just hard work that I've been putting in for the past 3, 4 years, and I feel like it's all working out. And I feel like it's just me being consistent, me continue putting that work. Even if I've made it to where I want to be, it's just continuing to be better. There's always somewhere else I want to be, somewhere else I want to continue to grow. But I feel like right now, I feel like I'm in a perfect place, especially with Oscar and all the coaches here supporting me, to be able to just grow, be able to become a better player.
Can you take us to the moment when you got the call? Where were you? What were you doing? Who called? Was it a coach that called you? I mean, I don't know. You can kind of just give us that, I guess, anecdote right there of
Obviously, you're talking about the roster, right?
yeah.
When the roster came out, obviously preliminary, I was obviously very thankful. And the next week, I knew the actual roster was coming out, so it was just me waiting, patiently. I'm waiting, but not overthinking it. I feel like it was just me. I had games and stuff as well, so I always don't want to put my mind all to that. I have Orlando games here and there that I need to be focused on. And then when the final roster came out, I was just ecstatic. I mean, it was something that I've always dreamed of being, on the men's roster. And now that I'm there, it's just me showing that I belong there. And now it's just me being able to show that I deserve a spot there.
Have you had a chance to speak with Pochettino yet?
No, not yet. But when I get there, hopefully, me and him can have a conversation. Just um, introducing myself and just getting to know him a little better.
How do you stay humble with this crazy rise of yours over the last 3 months? How do you keep your head down and make sure that it doesn't get too big on you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the most important thing is not making your head big. Not making all these news come to you. You know, me being humble is just me having the support, especially from my father. I mean, if anyone knows about big news, it's him. And he's just telling me to keep my head down. And obviously, it's big news, but he's just like, you got to keep working. I mean, more news is to come. And if you keep working, um, this will be, something that happens regularly. And I feel like that's the goal, is to be able to be called to national teams regularly.
What's it going to be like to put that shirt on for the first time? It's something obviously you've dreamt about since you were a kid.
I mean, it's going to be the best feeling in the world. I feel like even just walking in Chicago and just meeting everyone, I feel like it's just going to be so good. I mean, I'm meeting people from all around the country, all around the world that are top players, top athletes that have similar journeys to me or even more complicated ones. So it's good to just see that from everyone's perspective and be able to talk to everyone.
Orlando's been very deliberate with your development. You played over 70 games in MLS Next Pro. How much did that experience allow you to take off this
I
year the
mean,
way you have?
yeah, especially the coaches, MLS Pro, Manu, and now Martin, who's on the first team. It's just being able to get different ways of playing. I feel like even though I'm in the first team now, I feel like MLS Pro to here, I feel like there's different ways I could, improve my game. And I feel like getting minutes also in that league is exactly what I needed, especially getting 90 minutes, being able to work and being able to dominate that league. I feel like at that point, it was me dominating the league last year that got me to the point I am now. And so me just doing that, me just striving to be the best, I feel like that's what got me a chance to be here. And that's what now I got to be consistent and still show everyone that I belong on the first team.
When you look at trying to reach a goal, obviously reaching the first team was probably a goal that you had in the academy. But when we're looking at the national team, we're going to go into a camp precisely a year before the World Cup. Is that a goal you would like to see happen
Yeah, obviously I feel like that's the goal. Even if I didn't get called up to this camp, I feel like that would still be the goal. Um, Obviously playing in the World Cup, especially it being home, is a dream that all kids dream of, and I feel like it's something that I'm gonna push towards for sure. It's something that I'm definitely gonna keep working on to get. And I think this camp is a perfect opportunity for me too. We're in Gold Cup. It's just me to impress Pochettino, me to impress all the coaches, the staff, and show them that I'm willing to sacrifice for the team and for my country.
You guys have had a really busy month with just the two games a week. How are you? How are you? How's the rest of the team right now, physically wise, going into tomorrow's game against Portland?
I mean, I feel like all of us are doing recovery. I feel like that's what we need. It's just rest. I feel like even in the week when we have trainings, the coaches know that we need a lot of rest. So the trainings are not as intense, but I think we're all ready. I feel like we're all rested, and we're all recovering good. But also we're all focused. You know, we all want to win. You know, obviously we didn't get to on Wednesday, but now is the perfect time to bounce back from that and be able to get an MLS win on Saturday, which we've been doing so good at. So I think that's what we should focus on.